All right, and our big story today is about Congress hosting the Mehengai Hatao rally in Jaipur. We're getting you all the details about it. The party has organized the rally in protest against the Modi government and price hike of essential items like fuel, vegetables, oil and salt. The Pink City is decked up with posters and hoardings of Rahul and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. The two leaders are going to be addressing the Congress workers at the rally. Sunday's rally is being viewed as a part of a larger revamped strategy of Congress to relaunch Rahul ahead of party's internal polls slated for August next year. He resigned as the president after the party's debacle in the 2019 Lok Sabha. However, the Congress has denied a relaunch, saying leader of Rahul's stature does not need to be relaunched.
उन्हें किस बात के लिए लॉन्च रीलॉन्च की आवश्यकता है? ये वो व्यक्ति है जिसने इस देश के गरीब की, पिछड़े की, युवा की, किसान की, शोषित की, वंचित की और आदिवासी की लड़ाई सदैव लड़ी है और वो सदैव लड़ेंगे। 99.9 नहीं 100% कांग्रेस के कार्यकर्ता ये चाहते हैं कि श्री राहुल गांधी ही कांग्रेस के अध्यक्ष।
There's breaking news coming in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Twitter account was briefly hacked earlier today. After the Prime Minister's account was briefly compromised, it was almost instantly restored, but a tweet promoting cryptocurrency had been shared from the handle. The tweet was later deleted. The PMO tweeted to say the Twitter handle of Prime Minister Narendra Modi was very briefly compromised. The matter was escalated to Twitter and the account has immediately been secured. In the brief period that the account was compromised, any tweet shared must be ignored, unquote. With less than 3 months left in the run to the all-important UP polls, BJP President JP Nadda once again ignited the Ghana versus Jinnah debate. Addressing party workers in Meerut, Nadda claimed his party's government in UP made record payment to sugarcane farmers. The BJP president said that while Jinnah is on the opposition's mind, BJP is concerned with Ghana. Nadda further attacked the Samajwadi Party and said that while BJP worshipped the democratic ethos of the country, Akhilesh Yadav worships the rioters. After Prime Minister Modi, Nadda also took a Lal Topi jibe at the Samajwadi Party. Referring to the SP's iconic red caps, JP Nadda claimed that Lal Topi voter base will turn saffron in the upcoming elections. Earlier, PM also attacked the Lal Topi, saying that the red cap symbolizes red alert.
ये बीजेपी है, ये योगी जी की सरकार है जिसने गन्ने का रिकॉर्ड भुगतान किया है कि बताओ ये गन्ना और जिन्ना, मैंने कहा गन्ना हमारा है, जिन्ना उनका है। ये जिन को निकालना तुम्हारा काम है, बोतल के अंदर डालना आपका काम है। इस बात को हमको ध्यान रखना है। हम गन्ना पर भी चुनाव लड़के जीतेंगे और हम जिन्ना वाली मानसिकता का भी पर्दाफाश करेंगे।
And Varanasi is all decked up ahead of Prime Minister's visit on Monday. The Prime Minister will inaugurate the new Kashi Vishwanath Temple corridor in his home constituency of Varanasi. The 800 crore rupees project is going to allow pilgrims to have a direct access to River Ganga from the temple. BJP has planned month-long celebrations to mark the inauguration. LED screens are going to be put up in temples, ashrams, religious organizations and villages across UP for people to review the event. The UP government will distribute sweets to 8 lakh families in Varanasi. A booklet is also going to be distributed along with the sweets, highlighting the spiritual importance of Kashi Vishwanath Temple. An all-out credit war erupts between Samajwadi Party versus BJP in Purvanchal ahead of UP Assembly polls. After inauguration of Saryu Nahar Water Canal in Balrampur, Prime Minister tore into the opposition, saying they just fight for the credits, while SP claims that the Saffron Party just took over the projects initiated by them. Here's a report.
It was the return of the Prime Minister to Purvanchal. His fourth visit to the crucial Uttar Pradesh region in the last 2 months. With less than 3 months to go for the all-important assembly elections, Purvanchal power play is in top gear. Prime Minister Modi's first pit stop was Balrampur, where he inaugurated the Saryu Nehar National Project and launched a blistering attack on the opposition for delaying the project.
सरकारी पैसे हैं तो मुझे क्या, मेरा क्या, ये सोच देश के संतुलित और संपूर्ण विकास में सबसे बड़ी रुकावट बन गई है। इसी सोच ने सरयू नहर परियोजना को लटकाया भी भटकाया भी।
He taunted the previous Akhilesh and Mayawati governments for trying to claim credit for the project.
मैं इंतजार कर रहा था कि कब कोई आएगा कहेगा कि मोदी जी इस योजना का फीता तो हमने काटा था। कुछ लोगों की प्राथमिकता फीता काटना है, हम लोगों की प्राथमिकता योजनाओं को समय पर पूरा करना है।
And hailed the Yogi government for completing the project in record time.
सरयू नहर परियोजना में जितना काम 5 दशक में हो पाया था, उससे ज्यादा काम हमने 5 साल से पहले करके दिखाया है। यही तो डबल इंजन की सरकार है।
As expected, this led to a war of words, with Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav claiming that most of the work on the project was done under his government.
जो अभी तक विकास के कार्यों का उद्घाटन हुआ है, उसमें बड़े पैमाने पर समाजवादी सरकार का योगदान है। समाजवादी सरकार में वो कार्य आगे बढ़ाए गए। तो वर्षों से सरयू परियोजना रुकी हुई थी, अगर उस परियोजना को आगे बढ़ाने का काम अगर किसी सरकार में हुआ है तो समाजवादी सरकार में 12 से 17 और इसके साथ साथ राप्ती परियोजना को भी आगे बढ़ाने का काम समाजवादी सरकार में हुआ।
Saryu Nehar National Project will ensure irrigation water to over 29 lakh farmers in eastern Uttar Pradesh, and both Prime Minister Modi and Chief Minister Yogi made a big pitch to reach out to farmers.
अपने अन्नदाता किसानों के सम्मान की रक्षा करने और उनकी आमदनी को आपकी भावना के अनुरूप दोगुना करने के इस कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार पूरी प्रतिबद्धता के साथ कार्य कर रही है।
देखा जाता फायदा है, नुकसान कोनो नहीं है। अब जहाँ पानी कटिया ना है कबो कबो तहाँ नुकसान होता है।
The Prime Minister will next head to his home constituency of Varanasi on Monday, unveiling the renovated and redesigned Kashi Vishwanath Dham. The grand ceremony will be live streamed at 51,000 different locations across the country. Prime Minister Modi is expected to stay in Varanasi the next day as well. Prime Minister Modi will also hold a rally in Shahjahanpur on December 18.
एक ऐतिहासिक क्षण होगा विकास की दिशा से, क्षेत्रीय आर्थिक असंतुलन को दूर करने की दिशा से, उत्तर प्रदेश की अर्थव्यवस्था को नई ऊंचाइयों तक पहुंचाने की दिशा से भी, रोजगार सृजन की दिशा से भी और प्रति व्यक्ति आय को बढ़ाने की दिशा से भी बहुत महत्वपूर्ण साबित होगा।
Prime Minister Modi's visit comes after he unveiled 9 medical colleges, Purvanchal Expressway and Jewar Airport in Noida last month. It is clear that the BJP is pushing its Vikas pitch in a massive way ahead of the UP polls. With Abhishek Mishra in Balrampur, Bureau Report, India Today.
Punjab government moves Supreme Court against centre. Chandigarh government challenges the centre's decision to extend BSF jurisdiction of border security force from 15 to 50 kilometres, calling it unconstitutional. Punjab Congress Chief Navjot Singh Sidhu congratulated state government, saying fight to retain the federal structure and autonomy of states has begun. The matter is going to come up before Supreme Court bench after 4 weeks. The centre recently amended the BSF Act to authorise the force to conduct search, seizure and arrest within 50 kilometre stretch, extending earlier 15-kilometre limit from international border in Punjab, West Bengal and Assam. Over a year-long battle between farmers and the government finally coming to an end, a year full of controversies, protests that claims the lives of 700 farmers. Since the inception of the contentious farm laws, the journey has seen many twists and turns. Here's a report looking back on the last one here.
Jubilation rings out at the edge of India's capital.
What began about 380 days ago turned out to be India's most sustained agricultural protest. Farmers dug in till they forced the government to retreat. At the same time, this protest had its own highs and lows. It shook political equations before the centre backed down.
Punjab became the cradle of these protests after the BJP-led government introduced 3 farm reform ordinances in June last year. But when Parliament passed them into law 3 months later, the move tore apart a political partnership.
मेरे विचार में निर्णय हाँ वालों के पक्ष में हाँ वालों के पक्ष में प्रस्ताव स्वीकृत हुआ विधेयक पारित हुआ.
One of the BJP's oldest allies, the Shiromani Akali Dal, quit the ruling alliance in protest.
ये कोई कुर्बानी नहीं है, ये हमारा फर्ज है, हमारा असूल. हम श्रोमणी अकाली दल असूलों की पार्टी है और ये अपने असूल को कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं करती.
Let me remind you, Canada will always be there to defend the right of peaceful protest. We believe in the importance of dialogue, and that's why we've reached out through multiple means directly to the Indian authorities to highlight our concerns.
And that marshaled the backing of several international leaders, causing a diplomatic face-off with India. In January, the government suffered a setback when the Supreme Court ordered a stay on implementation of the controversial laws. And vocal support from several other international celebrities attracted global spotlight on the protests. The backlash was inevitable. Several Indian celebs also stepped in to voice nationalist sentiments.
The deadlock between the government and farmers was punctuated by multiple flashpoints in multiple rounds of talks. The biggest one came on January 26, when bands of protesters on tractors and horses raided the Red Fort.
This was the moment when most thought it's all over. Remember, critics of the farm agitation, trolls, and some leading politicians had already labelled the movement anti-national, Naxal, and pro-Khalistani. But just when action seemed imminent, Rakesh Tikait's tears turned the tide. The Jat leader became a new galvanizing force. With his rustic Hindi, Tikait led the Punjab-dominated protests into the Hindi heartland.
Continuance of the farmers' agitation would inflict a very heavy political cost, which the BJP was not willing to take. Because the farmers had made it known right from the time of West Bengal elections that they are not going to yield.
A show of strength in poll-bound Uttar Pradesh, too huge to ignore. A deadly escalation that pushed the protests into a more volatile phase.
You have been at the protest sites in the beginning, volunteering here. How satisfied are you at this closure?
The protest is a state of mind. हमें खुशी तो है इसके ऊपर, मगर इसमें एक दुख भी है कि जितने हमारे 700 प्लस जो है लोग हैं वो शहीद हुए हैं. तो हमें वो मोमेंट्स भी याद है जब वो कभी जब प्रोटेस्ट के में जब जख्मी हुए थे या सुसाइड कर रहे थे तो हम उनको लेके इसी एम्बुलेंस में हम उनको लेके हॉस्पिटल जाते थे. हमें वो उस चीज़ का दुख भी है, मगर एक छोटी सी खुशी भी है कि हमने इस क्लोजर जो है वो बड़ा अच्छा हुआ है कि हमें ये हमारी जो मांगे हैं वो पूरी हुई है.
A hard-fought victory after losing more than 700 protesters to various causes, COVID-19, tough weather included.
The protest is wrapping up for now, but it's a battle half won till India's farming sector is lifted out of its chronic distress. With camera person Shagun Bhardwaj, this is Harmeet Shah Singh from Singhu border for India Today.
The Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee pulls up TMC MP Mahua Moitra in an administrative meeting in Krishnanagar ahead of civic polls, expresses her displeasure over the party's district leadership. Viral video shows Mahua Moitra visibly taken aback by Mamata's rebuke. Here's a look.
Didi showing once again who's the real Dada. And this time at the receiving end was none other than the normally feisty TMC MP Mahua Moitra. At a public meeting in Krishnanagar in West Bengal's Nadia district on Thursday, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee expressed her displeasure over growing factionalism within the party ranks and called out Mahua Moitra publicly.
ইউটিউবে অথবা ডিজিটালে অথবা পেপারকে দিয়ে দিলাম এই রাজনীতি একদিন চলতে পারে চিরদিন নয় আর যখন ইলেকশন হবে পার্টি উইল ডিসাইড কে কন্টেস্ট করবে না করবে সুতরাং এখানে কোনো রকম ডিফারেন্স অফ ওপিনিয়ন রাখা উচিত নয়
Mahua, seated on the stage just behind Didi, was visibly taken aback. Mamata's rebuke was seen as a whale dig at her as the TMC MP was recently removed as the party's Nadia district president. But Didi was not done yet.
আর একই লোক চিরদিন এক জায়গায় থাকবে এটাও ঠিক মেনে নেওয়াটাও ঠিক নয়
Mamata was referring to posters put up accusing a faction of the TMC leadership of corruption and hinting at an inside job.
এটা অ্যাকচুয়াল ঘটনা নয় ঘটনাটা ঘটানো সাজিয়ে ঘটানো হয়েছে এবং তারপর প্রেসকে দেওয়া হয়েছে এবং আমি এটা ক্রস চেক করেছি এডিজি ল অ্যান্ড অর্ডারের থ্রুতে এবং সিআইডি থ্রুতে
BJP was quick to strike when the iron was hot, accusing Mamata of keeping tabs on her own party members using the state machinery. Mamata's stern message comes just ahead of civic polls in the state scheduled for December 19. While Didi has made it clear that there's only one boss in the TMC, is the public dressing down of her own colleague a sign of simmering tensions in the party? Bureau Report, India Today.
Newlyweds Katrina Kaif and Vicky Kaushal shared more pictures from their wedding festivities 2 days after they tied the knot. The couple has now shared a glimpse of their haldi ceremony. Take a look.
After dropping their wedding pictures, newlyweds Katrina Kaif and Vicky Kaushal have now posted photographs from their haldi ceremony. Victrina, as fans lovingly call them, stun in shades of yellow at the ceremony. Their haldi ceremony was a private affair attended by just their family members. In the photos shared by Vicky and Katrina, the two lovebirds look delighted as they sit beside each other during the haldi ceremony. Katrina's mother and sisters, Vicky's father Sham Kaushal and brother Sunny Kaushal too can be seen in the photos. Sharing these moments, Katrina and Vicky wrote, Shukra, Sabra, Khushi. After years of speculation, Katrina Kaif and Vicky Kaushal finally got married on the 9th of December at Six Senses Fort, Barwara in Rajasthan. While they ensured privacy and heavy security at the venue, the couple treated fans with dreamy pictures of their royal wedding. Sharing photos from their wedding, they wrote, only love and gratitude in our hearts were everything that brought us to this moment. Seeking all your love and blessings as we begin this new journey together. Unquote. After the wedding, the couple left Jaipur together by a helicopter. Entertainment Bureau, India Today.
It's a wrap from me, Chaitanya Arula, on this bulletin. Keep watching India Today.